You've got a show that you're doing, Billy and Me. Is that correct?
Billy and Me, yes.
Where you are. Well, it's a contrast between, or drawing parallels on the lives lived by yourself and Billy.
And Billie Holiday.
Talk to me about that and the fact that you're not winding down at 63. Am I?
Yeah, why would I wind up? I've only just began.
There you go. There you go. There you go. Inspirational, I must say.
No, I've only just begun winding down. The only reason, I've not been doing much in the public eye is because I'm very busy trying to, establish the clinics in Africa and the school, which I built with Prince Harry's charity. I'm just trying to establish those things and help people. And now I just thought, okay, they're kind of self-sufficient, so I need time for myself again. And together with the workshop that I want to do, okay, I looked around. I have not been watching these popular programs like, name it. I've just not been watching television. If I put television on, it's football. Right. Okay?
What team do you support?
Arsenal.
Okay, we'll talk about that a little bit. Maybe not even later, maybe another time. We digress.
Are you listening to this? We'll talk about it. This is okay. All right. No. In Bipada is supposed to really kind of do what I'm saying, is take away political correctness. Is bring young people together, tell them the truth, tell them not to be afraid to face the truth. There's no such thing as a free lunch. You work hard now, you enjoy later. You enjoy now, the work is yet to come. That's life. It's the story of life. And you might even pay a price. I want to take them away from binge drinking. I want to take them away from disrespecting themselves, especially the girls, because I just put something on my Twitter called Why Women and Girls Should Dress Appropriately. Okay? I want to teach them things that will make them even prouder than they think. I say, me? I am so proud to be a woman because I give birth to everybody that I see. A woman like me gives birth to every single person that I see. So Billy and Me is to kind of I wanted to highlight celebrities like Amy Winehouse and people like that who have got their hands on the self-destruct button. Totally unnecessary. Billie Holiday, sometimes I can understand, but even she was dragged into it by partners. So that means she could have done without it. But for some reason, she was craving some kind of support and some kind of protection, which a lot of show business people crave. If you don't have confidence in yourself, hangers-on with success will pull you down. Like I always say to people, do not let your hand down, let down a rope ladder. She put her hand down and they pulled her down. And I want to highlight, it's not a tribute, it's about parallel. Her mother and my mother. Her mother went into prostitution and allowed her daughter to do the same. My mother will castrate the first person to touch. You see what I mean? To touch her daughters. That's the kind of parallel I want to draw. I saw bodies blown up in the war. She saw people hanging on trees. I saw a young man being burned. Still no reason to go on drugs. That is not the reason she went on drugs, but she did. I didn't. It's kind of looking at show business, looking at celebrity culture through Billie Holiday. I could have chosen Amy Winehouse, I could have chosen anyone else. But Billie Holiday is so far removed that she's not going to be a threat, you know what I mean, nobody. Because Amy Winehouse, parents are still alive. But with Billie, I can draw a parallel and be brutally honest.
I get the sense that's what you've been in your book, brutally honest.
I have been brutally.
Was there any part of it that was difficult for you to write and
Yes.
Can recall? What was that in particular?
The part that was difficult to write, took me a few years to come back to the book, was my brother's plane crash. That was very difficult. And I just thought, I can't do this. Plus the fact, because I started the book just to write my life down for my children, because I've been a right African mother.
In what respect? Come and clarify that point.
Come on, honey.
You've not chronicled your journey.
Sentence, I brought you into this life and I can take you out of it. I think that's familiar to a lot of black people.
Oh, yes.
But I've been, and that coming from a show business mother, it's not exactly, okay? So it was hard for my children. Because they're friends, expect, come on, your mother is in show business. She wears leather trousers. She wears, she drives a flash car. You should be partying. My children looking at them going, yeah, But I kept saying to God, please don't let them hate me. Please, 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 please. I don't mind going through the pain of seeing the disappointment in the face, but let me be doing the right thing. And I did do the right thing, so I'm grateful. God is always faithful. Yeah, so I was a real African mother. Sorry, I was. My children will tell you. I even delivered my grandson.
Did you?
Yeah.
Wow. Where was that? Here?
In England.
Okay.
Yeah, the midwife was, I don't know what she's doing, the baby's head presented 3 times, and I went, that's not normal. I've seen babies born. I've delivered one. That's not normal. Out of my way.
Oh, I wasn't. Wait, you was in the hospital?
In the hospital.
And you took over?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you ain't scared of no one.
Why would I be? There isn't a single soul on earth that God created that I'm afraid of. If my Lord comes down, I will cower away like a worm. But apart from that, no.
What does the future hold for Patti Boulaye?
Well, I am hoping that I really, really, really want to help young people. I really want to change things around for them, bring values into their lives, boys and girls. Everybody talks about empowering girls. That's my pet hate. Because you empower girls, you empower boys. There's no point in empowering the girls and leaving the boys. Because it takes 2 to tango, for goodness sakes. And so when I hear people talk about empowering girls, I'm going, I have a son too. I have a son, for goodness sakes. What happens to him? Girls are equipped. I tell them that. I said, because you're specially made, because you're going to carry the future in you. You won't believe the strength that you have. It's been given to you already. To build it up is to get it out of hand. And that's what they're doing. They're getting it out of hand. I'm totally against abortion. I'm totally against the killing of babies. Because I'm finding that the men are the ones who are against abortion. And I keep thinking, well, you know what? Women should learn to keep their legs together if they can't handle it. Because killing babies is out of the question. Totally out of. God creates and you kill. Come on, guys. Some well-educated woman said to me, it's only a fetus. I said, if I lance the boil on your face, how would you feel? And you kill a whole living creature inside you and you tell me it's only a fetus. I said, someday you and I will meet somewhere and you're going to look at me and go, I wish I'd listened to you.
Well, I'm going to read this book. Get fully in tune with Patti Boulaye. You mentioned something earlier that I said we'd get back to. Let's get back to it. You said you are a great piece of engineering. Now, I know what you meant. But I really wanna find out what the beauty secret is, because I've been told to ask this. Because you look great for your age. You've looked great throughout your career. You've done a lot of work that would kind of leave some people not looking as good. What's the beauty secret?
It's the spirit. My mother says, well, she told us once that you have the face God has given you till you're 25. And after that, you have the face you've given yourself. So I took that as being whatever anyone does, it's nothing to do with you. You keep your spirit the way you want it to be. And after a certain age, because you wear it like a cloak, when you swear, it will age on you drink on your face. You smoke, everything, because that face is like those eyes at the windows to the world. And so that's really it. I keep it pure, and I do share with people. If I find anything physically that can be done, then I do share it. But spiritually, that's where the control is.
It's been a real pleasure talking to you today.
Thank you.
Thanks for your time. And good luck with the book and the show and everything moving forward.